everybody, I'm Jacob Ross and welcome to our new show, Bonus Points, Tips from the Pros, where we talk to some of our regulars here at Starfighters Arcade and get their advice on the games they specialize in, and even a few pointers to help the casual players become pros in no time. And today I think we're starting out with probably the best around these parts, as we're taking a look at the Namco classic space shooter Galaga, and to help me out we have our pro, the Galaga Man, Mike Elis. How you doing, Mike?
Good, Jacob.
Good, good. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm Mike Elis, and I'm a software developer at a printing company in Phoenix, and I like to come to Starfighters Arcade to play video games.
Like Galaga?
Yes, my favorite.
When did you first encounter Galaga?
I encountered Galaga at a Village Inn pizza place in 1981, about the same time the game came out.
Well, now to give you viewers an insight at home, let's have a brief look at Galaga. Galaga was released to the masses first in Japan by Namco in September of 1981, and later released in North America by Bally Midway later that year in November. It is the sequel to the popular game Galaxian, and it surpasses its popularity by a clear mile. It's pretty much the definition of a fixed shooter. As you pilot your spacecraft, you must fight off hordes of enemies on the top of the playfield, which will come down in droves trying to shoot you. It will take one hit to finish you off, and the game is over once all lives are lost. The game has become one of the most recognizable and commercially successful arcade games ever, resulting in more sequels and plenty of ports, and in my opinion, it's one of the finest fixed shooters of all time. Man, Mike, you sure picked a game to be good at. How long have you been playing Galaga?
I've been playing Galaga since 1981 when the game came out.
Okay. And along the way, I'm pretty sure you picked up certain strategies and seen different patterns in-game. When did you start noticing these patterns and such?
Yes, once I completed the first 8 challenge stages, then I recognized the patterns in the game.
Okay. Well, I'm going to let the Galaga Man take it from here, and he'll show you how the pro does it.
When you start the game, start with 2 players. Only play player 2 instead of player 1. Player 2 scores can show its score of 1 million or over. Player's 1 score cannot show 1 million or over. Then I always try to play for points. You get more points when enemies are flying, and you can keep on playing for points depending on how far you think you can risk it, but still try to play for as much points as you can. Then another strategy is enemies, when they first come out, they fire in the position where your ships are on the screen. You can move your ships to an area of the screen and draw the enemy's fire and then move your ship in the opposite direction. Ship docking. You can get into the tractor beam, and when it's possible, you can shoot the Galaga in front of the captured ship to dock with your ship. Strategy, you always want to use 2 ships. Another strategy is you want to know the patterns of your enemies. You want to move your ships to an area of the screen to where they're going to be, then stop moving your ships. You want to fire until all or most of the enemies are destroyed, then you can kill the rest. Then you can move to the next wave of enemies and do the same thing. Then another way to get points is you can get 1,000 to 3,000 points when a blue or red enemy changes into 3 enemies. You want to shoot all 3 enemies to get your max points. And another strategy, you want to know the patterns of your enemies when they leave the bottom of the screen and where they're going to appear at the top of the screen. You can shoot at them before they appear and hit them. Okay, another strategy, you want to play for points when the Galaga enemies are the only enemies left on the top of the screen. You do want to kill them immediately. You want to shoot only to change their color from gray to blue. Then when they take off, you can kill them and get more points. Then these are the strategies for challenge stages. Challenge stage 1. Put your 2 ships in the center of the screen and fire at as many as you can. Challenge stage 2. Same as challenge stage 1. You can put your ships in the center of the screen and fire until they're all gone. Challenge stages 3 to 8. It's the same strategy. You can move your ships to an area of the screen to where they're going to appear, and you want to stop your ships and then fire until you can shoot as many as you can, and whatever's left, just kill the rest of them. Then you can move to the next wave of enemies and do the same thing.
Whoa, that is a lot to take in. I've known this guy for a few years now. As a matter of fact, the first time I ever came into this arcade, I watched him kill screen Galaga. It's a true story. We don't call him the Galaga Man for nothing, or at least I don't. Well, Mike, we appreciate you being here on the first episode of Bonus Points. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Yes, the more you practice at something, the better you can get at it.
That is some good, solid advice. Thanks again, Mike. It's a pleasure having you here. And that'll do it for us. We'll see you guys next time. And hopefully this has helped you achieve some bonus points. Thanks for watching. If you want to play the games featured on the show and try out those tips for yourself, then come check us out. We're located at 4840 East Jasmine Street, number 102, Mesa, Arizona, 85205. Hey guys, be sure to support us by subscribing, leaving a like, commenting below, or sharing this video throughout cyberspace. You can also find us on our Facebook page and personal website. Once again, thanks for watching, and see you next time. And even a few pointers.
When you get, I gotta do that one.
Okay, yeah. That one's going off, and it's not that annoying as Smash TV or Wizard of War, so we kept that one on. And today we're starting out with probably the best in our field. For the record, this is his own notes. I did not force feed his own lines. This was his own. Is that right, Mike?
Yes, that is correct.
Yes, it is.